I'm not talking to her at all. We get on the flight, but then I end up getting volleyed.
We took our fan favorite Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs and made them even better with bacon. That'll make you say, whoa, crispy applewood smoked bacon. Whoa, delicious cheddar cheese sauce. Whoa, there's 4 of them. Whoa, only $3.99. Whoa, they look delicious.
I subscribed. I appreciate it.
The new bacon and cheese Crazy Puffs for only $3.99.
I appreciate it.
They taste like whoa.
Sub up, sub up. Send those hearts, send those hearts. I appreciate it. We're gonna go to sleep, y'all. Send those hearts, y'all. Sub up, send those hearts, tap those hearts, tap those hearts, tap those hearts. Hey, how y'all doing? Everybody got subscribed, but we finna go to sleep, man. This is a sleeper stream, if y'all don't know. We go to sleep every night to our beautiful bed, to our beautiful sleeping. Usually I sleep on the floor. Today we just got our bed, tapped those hearts, so today is the first day of trying my bed out, man. New bed, new vlog. I appreciate everybody on here. Tap those hearts, tap those hearts. Y'all know how we get. For first timers, hold on.
How we gonna creep up?
For first timers, this is how we come on the mic. First timers. All first timers that don't know about me. Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah. Man, we can beat a nigga ass if you play with us. We can set a nigga up and get his mama killed. Nigga, don't be calling us, honey. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Send those hearts. Send those hearts, everybody's in hearts. Yeah, man, send those hearts for real. We gonna be cool if you send those hearts, but if you don't, man, you gonna make me mad. When I get mad, I don't like to talk.
Tap those hearts. Everybody should vote though. What's your name? Mrkvon?
Yeah, that's my name. Nigga, my name is Mrkvon.
I'm subbing. I appreciate that. Everybody tap that subscribe, send those hearts, man. I appreciate all the real ones. All the real ones, y'all know, man. This how the bed look at nighttime. What color should I make it? Y'all? Let me know. We only got a couple colors on her. You know? And we just
wanna know what color y'all want me to make that shit. So let me ask y'all. Let me turn off the motherfucking lights. Y'all ready? Everybody hit that subscribe button. Double tap that screen so you click that like button. And send those motherfucking hearts. Let's get to this sleeping stream. Motherfucker.
Thing one and thing two. What you want to do? Listen, hey, no disrespect. Okay?
we gonna change the theme for all the ladies out here. Send those hearts, y'all. Send those hearts.
Let's turn the book in. People be going to book to sleep. Let's get this shit cracking. Everybody, motherfuckers, subscribe, please. Send those hearts. Can you hear me now? If you can't hear me now. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Y'all know we ain't gonna never stop our grind. Let's get to 1 million subscribers. Let's go. Everybody go.
Everybody hit that subscribe button, y'all. Come on, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all can start messaging me. I can see the messages.
Mom's great news. There's a body wash made with a gentle formula that's also affordable. Try Ivory. Gentle for your family and free of dyes and heavy perfumes. Plus,
We don't play country, and you feel like we're not proud. Hey, Charlie. I've got that available now on the tip. Hold on. We don't want to bring me. You're old man.
Carrie Mrkvon. And in that car, she always ties it to it. She uses that double slip conclusion, the address set. And, we're not in the cup. We'll send her some roses. Hey, Brian, let's get on it. We'll stop eventually. He has to sleep.
what's his name?
Ambrose.
What does he do?
Writes instruction manuals for blenders and toaster ovens. Lives in Tewksbury.
He was doing so right?
Saturday, go to
Are you tired of drinking?
had to cover my face. I had to cover my face because they were aiming at my face and strong literally. You know what I'm saying? In broad daylight at a light. So I covered up my face. Took one right here and took one right there. You know what I'm saying? They shot at the car. But when they shot at the car, I got on. When I got on, I ran past. And when I ran past or whatever, drove past, the light ran the lights. They actually tried to go around traffic and ran into a car trying to get me and not paying attention and flew through the windshield and died.
Our real life street stars, man, we back with another one, man. We got him right back in the building, looking very LA-ish. He's kind of, what's good?
What's good with it, King? How you doing?
We blessed and highly favored, man. I gotta say, since the last one we did, you back, coming on to, of course, address the big homie CC, I guess we might as well pick up where we left off. First and foremost, I like to give some insight and clarity when people come on and they see these type things. That was, everyone said that was, I'm looking at the comments and, it's kind of going back and forth, whether who's right or who's wrong. We'll let it live over there. But a lot of people said it was staged. Like, that was, like, we all got on the phone and said, hey, let's all get on the phone and do this WWE thing. I want to let them know that that was Bruce Cannon speaking his side, Big Homie speaking his side, and then us calling both parties saying, hey, y'all want to go and get on the line. We didn't know how that conversation was going to go at all. So, if you don't mind letting us know, because we didn't know Wack was coming on either. What was your purpose of the call on your end? Why did you want to get on that call?
No, the reason why is because I wanted the truth. You know, the truth always prevails. So when two men have two different sides of the story, people can actually see somebody that, if I'm telling my story and I'm telling it to him, and he's not denying it, they should automatically know the truth. They should automatically.
I love your purple. Okay, I'm finna go back to purple.
They should automatically realize, like, clown activity. Because when people try
Y'all
to
are not nice. What they was saying?
And blame it off situation, they know that man is lying. There wasn't no WWE move or anything like that, which I know that another like character out of like Mortal Kombat or something like that. He's just like a real life good ball.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like dissect to
Shrimp, yeah, I want some shrimp, but
true, but he did such a because we don't on stage none of that stuff. And speaking on the weirdo, the cupcake, the soft marshmallow, he did something with 607 Unk. And 607 Unk didn't play in his favor. So at the end of the day, he's scared. He ran up on the no jumper. He did certain things that he was doing politicking with behind the scenes, and they dropped a low on him. You know what I'm saying? And people don't realize that when we're in our backyard, and I'm telling you about how people check in, right? When you check in or whatever, you checking in or whatever, but all it is, I know exactly where you're gonna be at, the time, everything, the location. So he tried to slide in, and they already gave us all the information like a day prior. So it's like, bro, don't even realize like you was gonna really something bad was gonna happen to you. But my man Flacco, he told me, he was like, please, do me this favor, please, just don't have nothing jump off or don't just let him live to get to coming to see me. And so out of respect to Flacco, we let him live, but we on the FaceTime on no jumper live, and I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, Flacco saved your life because something bad was gonna happen to you and your people. And he realized that because he's been calling me, talking about he want to do content. He apologized, and I just think these guys don't know how serious it is when they be playing this, doing it for views and clicks and stuff like that. But like, I'm really active in the streets. Like,
Yeah,
what'd you say?
I was gonna say we saw you come on. Of course, 607 was there with Flacco and Brick Baby, and then of course you hop on the line and he's saying pull up. He's telling you pull up on his mama. Pull up, pull up. And do you not see it like he's just trolling, or do you believe like he's serious when he says pull up?
No, he was trolling at first, and then Flacco was stressing to him like, bro, they gonna pull up and they're gonna be bad. And Flacco is saying like, not do it, like don't do that. And you see, Brick Baby left because Brick Baby gave us the location. So when Brick Baby gave us the location and the time, and saying he's gonna be out at this time or whatever, Brick Baby is his friend, but Brick Baby wanted the problems to be off of him. So he backdoored 607. You get what I'm saying?
So let's speak on that because technically, coming into No Jumper, isn't that a form of checking in? Like you just, hey, Adam, we're coming on. Adam invites a person on. Does a person need to check in? If Adam is sending out an invite for a person out of state to come into LA and come on the show?
Yeah, so it was just bad timing because the Cam Capone interview dropped maybe 2 days before that, right? Before he was scheduled to be on No Jumper. So when that dropped, we was like, oh, this goofy is with this other goofy talking crap. So it was like, okay, we already got his location. You get what I'm saying? We already got the time. We already got what kind of vehicle he was coming in. So he's not really understanding that, like, one problem, which is the Brick Baby, he's trying to get in our good graces. So he's going to try to set up a demo and let us know, oh, I'm still on your team. You get what I'm saying? I be talking mess, but it's all interview. But you see how fast Brick Baby got out of there? And then 607 was like, oh, here's the back door. I'm leaving too. He left. And we popped up 2 or 3 minutes after they left.
Yeah.
So the dick sucking can stop.
Bro, can you
Take this piece of meat, right? Take
Yeah,
it.
he stated that.
Okay, just take it.
No Jumper.
So the dick sucking can stop. Whatever you say after that, take that.
Is Adam 22 involved in that? Because he made it seem
No, it wasn't Adam.
What you talking about? What's this? It felt good. No, I did not. That's the piece. I only took the piece from around it.
Or whatever.
Boy!
But AKA Brick Baby, the softest
This just ain't off the
crib in the world. He said, listen, he's gonna be here at this time, and when he walked out, it's fair game.
Bro, don't even play. That's why you acting like that. You on that.
Everything. So at the end of the day, it's like we're just gonna get him. But he left. But since it played out on No Jumper, and the cool part about it is we didn't know they was recorded.
Oh, okay.
So we just out the bag. So that's why.
Oh my mama, because I know it's just juice.
That's why Flacco was like,
Yeah.
let him live, because Flacco begged me. He was like, just listening because, and he was telling me like, bro, stop trolling because they was gonna come and do something bad to you.
Licking his fingers.
So,
Because I got a warning on my fingers, why would I not?
Let me see.
You know, actors can't act, trollers can't troll, or you gotta.
No.
Turn my lights up, my dog.
But when you put snitch allegations,
so you like it?
police allegations on
What?
real
So you like it?
members, that's where it gets.
No,
tricky.
the season was alright. It was
There
good.
was a restraining order that he got.
No, the pork chop.
And you have to go to the police, give a statement,
Well, I was
then
never
go to
been
the judge.
What? These
Get
different
that,
ones.
then it's a process.
Not like the ones I had last time.
So
These
when
not
it's
like
a
that.
process of doing that,
Somebody too had. Girl,
that
look at
means
my
you
own
call
shit.
somebody
No,
else.
I come on, remember? Where I made them put out some Jalen and me. You know.
I made my pork chop and you copied me and followed me.
Going back to checking in. I saw you did another
I like
podcast
those
on
boys
Bag.
out there.
I forgot the name of the podcast. But you you whacked a 600K and then I spoke on that. And as we spoke in the last interview, a lot of things are happening in LA that's going to be going on over the next few months, years, and stuff. Now a lot of big events.
Like, no.
What is the What is
Like,
the process? Because that was
okay, when I come in there.
like maybe New York, maybe LA. As far
Bro,
as
I promise you, turn, bro.
To let them know you
Turn off the light.
Like, what is the actual process? And at what level does a person need to check in? Like, at what level? Okay.
Turn off the light now. Turn off the light. I'm not gonna stop using this voice if you do not turn off the light. I want to dream.
Bro, why would you not turn off my light? Turn off, bro.
Turn off my light. Everybody that's subscribing and come on button on there, we out. And I appreciate y'all. I'm talking about the mic. We ain't ended the video. We just out on the mic.
So basically it's like this. If you somebody and you want to wear your jewelry, you want to be safe, you want to have security around you, because the security people thinking the security that you hired in LA is not going to set you up. They're going to definitely set you up. You just a meal to them. They see you once every 6 months. You get what I'm saying? Once every year. So they're going to give us the information. Once they give us the information, there's nothing that you could do about it, because now we know what black truck you're going to be in. They're going to say they're going to hop out and go to the store and get some gum or something. And we got you right then and there. You can't move. You can't do anything. If you get an Airbnb, you're the dumbest person alive. If you want to throw a party and stuff like that, you're the dumbest person alive, because people would just go in there, even females. We send some females in there, and they drop the location. They tell us how many people is in there. Is it guns in there? Every single thing, everything that we could think of, and that's where a lot of people get hurt and robbed in LA. So it's like, I tell people all the time, do not go to LA and check in and be in Beverly Hills and thinking you're safe. We're only 15 minutes away. If you're going to go get one of those rental cars and go get the car wash and stuff like that, we're going to get you there. We're going to get you at the restaurant. It doesn't matter, because afterwards, after we get you at the restaurant, we're going to come back probably with $10,000, $15,000 and say we need that tape. Did you talk to anybody? And they 95% of the time they're going to give it to us.
Right. How did you feel with a PNB rock that show?
The rock was. So I felt it was like super messed up, because at the end of the day, it was me and Big Useless in it when it happened. So when it happened, I wish I could have just told him, like, bro, just give up the jury and we'll get it back to you later. But it just happened so fast, and he wasn't cooperating. And that's when they took it off of us by force. You get what I'm saying?
What do you say to a person who won't give up their dream or something like that's happening?
No, give it up and then check in with the real people. So we're going to find the jury, and we're going to get it, because we know all the pawn shops, we know all the people that are going to mail it down and everything like that. So as soon as it comes on their table, we got it. Okay, get it, go in that back room, make that phone call, put them on the phone. That's how it works.
can one move around? Like, you know, most people come to LA, especially like a rapper, he's gonna bring an entourage with him. Is there an entourage big enough that y'all are like, all right, we chilling?
No. There's no entourage big enough. It's like when I did it to Mills. You get what I'm saying? I took his watch off, I took his chain off, he handed it to me. Nice, easy, he was sweet pie about it. So at the end of the day, it's like there's nothing that you really could do because when I walked in there, Fabulous got out the way, Pusha T, like ran out the door because he knew what was happening. So when I walked in, the security seen me and they seen my team and they was like, oh, we know what this is. They broke, like they like split, right? As soon as they split, I said, you know what is this? He took it off, handed it to me. I was like, you know, I'm waiting for a payment. So as soon as I got the confirmation, I gave him back his shit. I wrote it like that. I said, this is a lesson to come to you. So it's like a lot of dudes from Philly was mad at me for doing it and putting it out because they said that I kind of destroyed his career and his credibility. But there's certain things that Meek Mills was doing behind the scenes that was destroying his credibility by like popping it and thinking he was like that type of nigga. Because if I go to Philly, I'm gonna be on my best behavior. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be flashy. I'm not gonna do certain things. If I come to where y'all at in Dallas and stuff like that, I know the rules. I'm gonna be on my best behavior because at the end of the day, it's everybody got real killers. So he's not understanding. He's thinking I'm on the top of my career. I could snort drugs and basically say what I want and get away with it. And then when it runs into me, I'll be like, it wasn't like that. But it is like that. We take things very serious. And that's why I said 607 He was lucky that we didn't get there 2 or 3 minutes prior to that because we had a time. And you see how Brick Baby left. He got up and left. He made an excuse to leave. You know what I'm saying? But 607 his wits went off and he was like, oh shit, this is the back door time. He knew.
Is there something that could happen in which, let's say, 607 was still there, y'all got there? Can he just cop the plea and say, hey man, this internet stuff and all that? Y'all just need that admitted on camera or something, or is there a point y'all want to prove and then you can cop a plea or whatever?
No. So like he was copying pleas on the phone and stuff like that, but it's not the same when you have to look us in the face and you have to explain certain actions that you were really doing. So it's like the actions that he was really doing don't like register to us because it's like we talking to you, we now know that you're alive and you still trolling instead of being apologetic. And then when we say something, oh, that don't have nothing to do with Rick told me this and this, but it came out your mouth. And you said it and you put it on your mama that you had the paperwork. So when you say things like that, then we're taking it as a face value that you really believe this and you're going to stand on it. So that's the kind of things that he shouldn't be doing. And it's like, that's not a good look.
Okay, so even going back to even the Meek Mill situation, was that a situation where you said, all right, Meek is just one of the ones that we're just gonna, go at, or is more so like, was he doing something that was like you needed to see him?
Yeah, no, he was talking about every city I go to, I got guns and sticks and all this other stuff, and he's not understanding. He was tapping in with the Bloods. And just like I tell people, we all connected somehow. There's a family member that's connected or whatever, and they hit us, and it was like, oh, Meek Mills is asking for guns and stuff like that. We was like, oh, he's asking for guns, he's asking for us to come and protect him, but we out of it. This is where he at. And they gave it up.
You see the Chris Browns, the Lil Waynes, they all Bloods. When it comes to coming to a city like LA, and you're at the level of Chris Brown and Lil Wayne, is that not is the street politics come involved when those guys at that level who scream blood? Does it the street politics come into play, or is it more so, all right, man, those guys are up there, they're good?
Yeah, okay, so no, Chris Brown is from a real bloodhood in Compton, right? So he's from Fruitown, Peru. Lil Wayne, I still don't know what blood he's from. So it's like what blood gang. So I think he just say blood just to say it because he thinks it's cool. But literally, if y'all can tell me what blood gang he's from, then let me know.
Now let's see if we can figure that out.
You gotta understand, when Gabe came in the industry, he made everybody want to be bloods. You get what I'm saying? So they start turning like being bloods. I don't know where Birdman from. I don't know where none of them they from. All they do is just say blood. They don't say where they from. You get what I'm saying? So it's like Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is a real blood from Compton. You get what I'm saying? So he's from Fruitown, Peru.
When you walk to your trace in the house, you'll find names on them. Your wife's one of them. I believe if he's got you, you really think you can do it? Yeah, guy, actually, I don't use much routine. It's just engagements and doing it.
So at the end of the day, it's like they get ported on from different states, but they check in with reputables, and the reputables is like the ones that make sure they're good.
The reputables, are they all in LA? Like everyone, because New Orleans, Texas, Detroit, everybody has their own Bloods, affiliates. But is it all, as far as where does it go back to? Is it always LA where it goes back to as far as?
No, so it's like the branch of it, like just like Jen Lee, right? He's from Dallas, Texas, right? But he's from Rolling Sixes. But he came out here and politics. And so it's like when I come out there or whatever like that, I got politics with him on his ground, but he came out here to the motherland and he stood his ground, just like Lil Baby did, right? Gunna did the same thing before he turned being a rap. So at the end of the day, it's like everybody comes and they check in and they do certain things. What's the dude from New York? Yeah, no, but he was from Rolling Sixes, and he came in and I brought him to the hood, and he was good. So it's Dusty Locane.
Okay.
So when they check in and they go to the real hoods and we see what kind of individual they are, they're not faking it and stuff, then they get a pass now. They don't have to do so much. They can move around the city and not gonna get touched because now they know we treat them like a home, like they was born and raised in it. So if y'all planning on doing something to them, we're gonna do something to y'all. So it's like we got like Josh Smith, we got like Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, Draymond Green, a lot of people that's James Harden. You got a lot of people that's tapped in the industry that be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you seen that Kendrick Lamar put on that concert in LA. There was a lot of people on that stage that a lot of people probably would know. Can you name some notable names as far as affiliated that was on that stage with Kendrick Lamar when he brought every hood together right there?
No, he didn't bring every hood together. So we could talk about that because he picked and chose who he wanted to bring up there. Like you didn't see no game up there. You didn't see a lot of people that was influenced that gave him credit. They get where he's at now. He just brought J-Rock, he brought YG, he just brought the likable people that's not gonna really, press the buttons on you. And he rolled with Top Dog. Top Dog is a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Like a real killer. So at the end of the day, he got that. He got Wacko. That's real street good, real killing and all that stuff in the street, like very solid reputation. But everything else, we have to really look at it. It was all bubblegum. It wasn't like the real news that's coming out. It's the people that he knows he can control. Because everybody, after his album dropped, everybody tried to drop an album. He didn't repost it. He didn't do anything. He didn't try to push the needle to make sure it went up. Everybody flocked that he put on this album. So, what is that? What was that for?
He did, I saw he put on for the essays Lefty Gunplay on the TVR song. And Lefty was like, you know, he gave him a look for the Latino community out there as far as the gang culture and the Latino community. To put him on a song that was...
No, this is how it works. He gave him 4 words. He's saying repeat, right? After he gave him the 4 words, he got his crowd in. Then it comes to the album, because Lefty Gunplay dropped the album right there and sold 800 copies the first week.
Okay.
So we don't call it spade, let's call it spade a spade.
Hey, let me ask you this, you know, just yesterday, Miss Violetta Wallace, you know, Biggie Smalls' mom just passed away, you know, 78 years old. For Biggie Smalls to come out to LA and have that happen to him, and you know, he's doing a song, going back to Cali and from Tupac on. Give me your take on Biggie Smalls' demise coming back out to the West Coast. It was like, what should have happened, what didn't happen. Just give me your take on that.
Yeah, so I was too young, but I give you the synopsis what people tell me. It's like basically it was bad timing. It was Diddy was put him in a trick bag. Like Biggie wanted to leave, and once Biggie left or whatever, you know, Bad Boy probably would have went down, but it does more business if he's dead.
Okay. Someone on the level of Biggie Smalls, again, this is just the politics in the LA culture. Someone on the level of Biggie Smalls, and even what happened with, just even going to what happened with Pac, you know, we hear that Pac was gang affiliated as well. Just.
No, but see, Tupac, people won't understand. Tupac was a buster.
Hit that subscribe button.
A fake dude. He was an actor. So when he came to the West Coast, he thought that he could still do like the movie role type of things with the West Coast dudes. And Suge Knight should have told him like, bro, if you gonna wreck yourself, I can't control real killers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we respect killers. So
I don't mean to interrupt. You know you're gonna get a lot of flack.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's the truth. Not taken away from his music. His music is great, excellent, beyond listening. But what have Tupac really done?
Well, what about when he shot the cop?
No, listen, anybody can shoot somebody that's off duty and don't know if it's a cop or not.
Okay.
Let's put it this way, right? If I got sodomized in here, nobody would be living and you can tell that story. This is facts. So when it comes down to him, he couldn't stop those bullets. He wanted to run and start a fight and stump somebody that was on the ground, and you see how quickly that turned. So we have to.
Say that one time. You were breaking up a little bit.
Okay, so when he went to go stump somebody, and it turned on him quick, because at the end of the day, is he didn't survive more than 2.5 hours after that. So what I'm trying to tell you is, like, people like tend to see something and see a rag around their head and tattoos around people's faces, and they think that's a real killer. Killer look like me and you. They normal. They don't do that. When people have tattoos on their face and all this other stuff like that. It's a mechanism of like them trying to be harder than what they are, and certain things get exposed. So then people bring up like what did you see Tupac really pressing? Tupac was in California for 10 months before he died, right? So when he was in California for 10 months, that means people seen the weakness. They knew they could do something to him and no get at him. He was an actor.
Wasn't a lot of people like in LA like for upset when he died? Was that a thing?
Listen, okay, so people, it's like Kobe Bryant died, right? When Kobe Bryant died, people was crying and doing all the emotional stuff because he was a great figure. Tupac had great music to register with the, like the West Coast or all across the world, right? But he got shot 5 times and didn't do nothing about it but make this record and tell. So this is the thing we're glorifying somebody getting shot, making this record, blaming it on Biggie and Diddy and all of them and Jimmy Hinchman, but nothing happens to him. So is that really a gangster? No, I'm just really speaking on it. Let's break it down.
Yeah, I think that he would start moving up there.
Yeah, like you said, he didn't retaliate and stuff, but
Yeah, he retaliated when he's making diss records on somebody that shot you. Nobody, no real killer does that. Oh, I got shot. Listen, it's like you ain't gonna have nobody on the internet speaking about it. This is facts. So when we talk about like, is Tupac the real? No, he's just a talented rapper.
Would you say he's an actor?
Yeah, he's
As
an
far as
actor. He's an activist and stuff like that. I really can't even say activist because this nigga was saying he want to fight for our people and then talking about killing the people. After that, what he would do. So, and the thing is, he was 24, 25 years old when his demise. He wasn't mentally